With AutoCAD 2010 comes a new DWG file format, the 2010 DWG file. Now what you'll find with that is Autodesk, when they create a new DWG file format, what they do is they always make it backwards compatible. So AutoCAD 2010 will quite happily read previous version DWG file types. The most previous DWG file type is the 2007 DWG file, which was used by AutoCAD 2007, AutoCAD 2008 and AutoCAD 2009. However, AutoCAD 2007 will not read a 2010 DWG file, whereas AutoCAD 2010 will read a 2007 DWG. So be aware of that when you're using save and save as. Make sure that you save as a previous file version. That way, people using older versions of AutoCAD can read your drawings. Let me show you what I mean. Let's use the application menu here. So I click on the down arrow here, I go to Save As, and I'm going to save the AutoCAD drawing here. And when I click here, you'll notice it's the files of type here that I'm interested in. Not the file name, but here, the files of type. So I'm going to save back as a 2007 DWG file type, not a 2010. That means that anybody with AutoCAD 2007, 2008 and 2009 can actually read my file. If I saved it as a 2010 DWG, they wouldn't be able to read it. So if I'm using Save As, be aware of that. Now, another new feature that is in the background of AutoCAD 2010 is the object size limits. The 2007 DWG file format allowed object size limits of up to 256 megabytes. The 2010 DWG file allows you to have objects up to 2 gigabytes in size. So we're talking large PDF underlays that are very graphics rich, graphics hungry. Something like a raster image underlay or a large drawing, a large XREF. Now, what that does then is it opens up size compatibility issues. If somebody's using a 2010 DWG and they've got a large object in there, what happens if they save as to a 2007 DWG and somebody tries to open it and they've only got a limit of 256 megabytes on an object size? Well, let's go to our options dialog box. We right click on the mouse and go to options here on the shortcut menu, and we go to the open and save tab. So you can see there's the save as default option. Notice in AutoCAD 2010 it's not a default of a 2010 drawing. The actual default setting is 2007, which is good because it means you don't have to remember to save as a 2007. It does it automatically when you hit save. You also have here maintain size compatibility. This is the large object support system variable. If that is on, people who open up a 2010 DWG that has been saved as a 2007 DWG with large objects in it, they will be compatible. If I go to the info button here and click, it'll tell me all about it in the help screens as well. You'll notice there it tells me all about saving a drawing, and also you've got visual fidelity there down at the bottom. If I just scroll down a little, just here, you can reduce the time required, work internationally, and there's the large object limits here, the large object support system variable. So it's all in the help screen so that you can read up on it and understand how that variable works. So once you've set those, you don't have to think about it again. They can be saved back to your options dialog box. Now, the other thing that is available in 2010 is the file navigation autocomplete option. Autocomplete is a Windows function, but it's never been in AutoCAD before, but in 2010 you can utilize it. So if I'm going to do a file save as again, or even open a drawing, let's go to open. What I can do here is in this box here, the file name, if I type just 04 now, notice the autocomplete kicks in. That is a Windows function, but it's very useful. I can now see all the drawings that begin with 04, and I can select the one that I wish to open. So as you can see there's lots of tools purely for the file format within AutoCAD 2010 that allow you to work again productively and effectively.